On this edition of Leaked, we go delving deep into Lucca Comics and Games Convention in Italy, where we find out about a few new characters coming. One lit, one is questionable. Also, the Fine segment continues coming up. Welcome everybody to Usualmike Television Toy Showcase channel, and today, yes, we have finally got the proof, because I showed in videos before, Mace Windu. Mace Windu made in 6-inch form, finally. If you saw a previous video, I showed you, I reported on it, and I said, yes, it's on its way, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And yes, a little bit earlier than I expected. I was waiting till like Saturday before. You're probably watching this on Saturday, so it doesn't matter at all. The thing is it started on a Wednesday. Who starts their conventions on a Wednesday? The people in Lucca, Italy do. As someone in my comments said, Lucca is a place in Italy. I had no idea. I was so ignorant of geography. I was like, oh, that's just what they call it. Like here in Australia, we call ours Supernova. I just thought they called theirs Lucca. But apparently it's a place. It's a place in Italy. They had a convention. They showed Mace Windu. Let's put up the pictures. First of all, we have that image from, these people are called Guerriera Stellare, which translates from Italian into the word Star Wars. And .net is their handle or internet name. They have this image up on the big screen. Fantastic. And here is the nice 6-inch version of Mace Windu. As you can see, got the cloth robe. Very nice. Next image, cloth robe. Can be removed. Excellent. But the cons on this are, some people are saying his head is a little bit too small. And I was like, where is that? Apparently there's a SH Figure Arts figure out there better than this, but I think this is pretty good. I think this is damn good for a Mace Windu. I'll go to a picture of Mr. Stevie, the boss of Hasbro. He shared on his Instagram a nice close-up image. It looks fine. There's nothing wrong. I can't see too much wrong with this. People are being real nitpicky. Remember, these are $20 US each. They're not high-ended, you know, limited run sculpts. Looks great. I think it's fine. Oh, an image from the booth from Guerriera Stellare. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not butchering it. There's a booth pic of him as well. Fantastic. That's at Lucca Comics and Games Convention. Awesome. Also released, this is the one that's going to cause a little bit of controversy. It is a vintage collection, Poe Dameron. Now, first image I'll put up here is of the booth. There he is loose, very excellent, looking very good. Of loose, there's no packaging shots for crying out loud. Then we go to the high res shots. The face on that looks fine. I don't have a problem with how his face looks in that glam shot. It does look really good. There's never really been a great Poe Dameron figure. Oscar Isaac obviously doesn't have a face to be turned into an action figure, but they'd still do it anyway. You know the guy who plays General Veers, he has the perfect smooth face to turn out to be General Veers. You know, that was like, wow, that's identical. Oscar Isaac's face, yeah, it's probably, there's faces in the world that might be too high cheekboned or too big of a jaw or too big of a nose, and it makes it look very strange. So when you make an action figure of it, people are going to be like, ugh. This one kind of looks okay. The thing that people are annoyed about, this was a 3.75 inch Black Series Walmart little black and red box. You put a picture of it up there, and people are going to be like, well, I already had the chance to buy this figure, and all they did was take that figure, put some more paint on its face, and they're going to put it on a card. They didn't do anything differently, you know. Those little boxes are on clearance in the States. They're not available here in Australia, no. But in the States, you've probably got pegs full of them. And then they're going to turn around and sell it to you on a vintage card, and you're going to be like, yay, it's Poe Dameron. Yeah. Because of that film, here's an example. Here's the movie we're talking about in general. These are supposed to be our future characters that we're going to fall in love with. Rey, Finn, and Poe. Now, Rey, in her last appearance in a movie, we were like, oh, she doesn't need training, she's too good. Finn turned into a bumbling idiot, the cringiest dad from a sitcom you could ever see. A bumbling fool. And then you got Poe Dameron, who means well, but gets cut down every single time. He got shot by Princess Leia, for crying out loud. And they're bringing out action figures on this. Yeah. What I really want to say is maybe it's not the right time for Poe Dameron's action figure. That's all I can say. The figure looks okay. It's got a helmet that comes with it. Looking pretty sweet. They might pack the helmet in a separate bubble. If you want to get your hands on it, it's available September 2019. There you go. Oh, forgot to tell you, Mace Windu also comes out in spring of 2019. That's May. Spring is later in the year in this country. It's going to be early in the year for you guys next year. So around about May. Anytime after May, Mace Windu. Another downside to Poe Dameron, the action figure, not the character, is the white vest that he wears, the flight suit. It is said that it's very stark and white. It's a very off-white. It needs to be weathered, needs to be dirtied up and gritty a little bit more. Maybe people will take him out of the pack when they buy him and fix him all up. That's up to you. But if you're going to keep it on card like I do, it's going to be stark white. Maybe they'll just tweak that just a tiny little bit. There's a long time until the figure comes out, so hopefully that gets sorted. Okay, now it's time for finds! Recently found by Carlos is an Enfys Nest swoop bike in Lego for £26 in the UK. Hadn't been seen before. He's got a picture of that for me. Sent it through the social medias. The next guy is Star Wars Collector. I hope I said that okay. He found 2 Darth Revans for $19.95 each. Excellent find. I found a couple, was it 6 months ago at a convention? I saw a Darth Revan there and it was 70 Australian dollars just for the one. It was like really super rare and everyone's like, ooh. That was before they started producing lots of them. Now they're hitting shelves and filling up. It was nowhere to be seen for some time. And my friend Babbling Booby, he travelled 213 kilometres, went to 8 different department stores and found nothing for nobody. He was very disappointed. He was looking for the new waves of vintage collection, the Wave 2 and the Wave 3. I think he's got Wave 2, maybe Wave 3. He was looking for some more Black Series. Nothing. No solos, nothing. No solo wave. That is disappointing. And he lives in a metropolitan city down south. It's like, there should have been something. There was nothing. So Hasbro, please look after the Australian market. Please. Please. We're time for product. If you enjoy the Leak series, we've got merch available. And there's a description link up there. There's some pictures down here. Excellent. Lots of products available. You can get clocks, you can get coffee mugs, you can get shirts, hoodies, whatever. And women, you can buy stuff too, because I've also got it on the Girl Stops. Fantastic. You can also follow me on Twitter at Usualmike30 or on Instagram at Usualmike Television. If you haven't done so already, hit subscribe, tap the little bell for notifications, slap a like on this video if you've enjoyed it today, and I will see you guys in the next one. All the best.